It's Amy Smith Dupree, real estate extraordinaire. So, I'm still on the hunt for a luxury home for my clients. And if they don't pick a house soon, I'm gonna be done sold my house and moving into another one. I'm gonna upload the footage for this one. I'm gonna send them a like well put together package of this property. But it is breathtaking. It's on Lake Wiley. I think it's like on an acre. There's a pool. There's an opportunity for you to put in a pool house. Um, it's just really very nice. I don't know if you can see. Like this is just the kitchen. It's too much for me to show you right now, but I'll upload the video. I did want to just take a moment um, for an encouraging video. Um, I don't know if a lot of my buyers out there are kind of paying attention to what's going on. Um, some things happened yesterday. The market crashed, and people who know me in my personal life, I'm very invested in what happens to me, my community, the people who I call my community, my children. I just am one of those touchy feely people that care about everything. That's just who I am as a person. And I have had some moments over the past few months that have been troubling to me, but I sally forth. That's also who I am as a person. But what I want to say to my buyers who are on the sidelines and they're waiting for the market to crash so they can buy a house for 2008 prices, that may not happen. I know what is happening now is scary. And this is only for the people who are paying attention. A lot of people are going to work, living their best life, not paying attention to anything. And if that's you, that's cool. No shade, no tea. I'm not that way. I work very hard to be, I'm tapped in. That's just who I am as a person. I'm a very intuitive person. So even if I don't know specifically what's going on, I can feel a shift sometimes. And that's not to be like, oh, hippy dippy or whatever, but that's just, I read a lot. And I just pay attention to what's going on. So I'm saying this to those buyers who are tapped in and they're thinking about should they get in this game or should they not. Two things I will say: we don't know what's going to happen. We do not know. But one thing is for certain: you always gonna need somewhere to live, and I think that it's important for people to reach out to professionals now so we can assess your specific situation. I have clients who have been waiting to get in this game since COVID. And if you know anything, prices have gone up immeasurably since COVID. So just because there is something going on over here does not necessarily affect it over here. Now, I'm no economist or anything like that. Um, but there are some things that very well may affect the housing market. Very well, we may see some leveling off in the market because coupled with the stock market plummeting yesterday, there's no other word for it. I'm seeing more and more people being laid off. I've had several deals fall apart because they got laid off in the 11th hour. So those are things that may help you get a house at a lower price. But baby, please make no misunderstanding of there is a lot of money in this city and it's a lot of people coming to this city with money. So even if the market does crash, it's a lot of people who still have money to spend. So I'm not saying that to say that you cannot have what you want. There's not an opportunity for that, but this is the time to get well informed and crank down on what you're trying to do. If that means that you want to rent for 2 more years, so be it, but there needs to be a plan in place. I think that things are going to happen in a certain way, and I'm not going to share that. If you know me personally, we probably have talked about it in depth, but I'm not Nostradamus, girl. I don't know. I'm just based upon, I was here for 2008. I was in the mortgage industry then. I worked on the loan modifications, and that was such a rewarding thing for me. That's what really helped me get into mortgages. Like, you can really make a difference. Like, so often people think that what they do doesn't matter. It's not important. What you do matters. You are important. I felt like I just needed to give that message today. Um, and I know a lot of people feel a mixed way about realtors, but I have had so many clients where we have been around the mulberry bush and back. And when we sit down at that closing table, they are so grateful that we were able to house their family, have a place for forever for them. And that's no small thing. I'm the type of realtor that I can't sleep at night if things aren't right. I can't sleep at night if I'm putting you in a situation that I know is not right. That's just who I am as a person. I just it's the Johnny May in me. That's my mama. That I can't do it. So I would like to challenge people who are unsure. They don't know where to start. Baby, you got to get in this game. I was talking to my sister about we have to start challenging the way that we think about home ownership, especially in our community. A lot of times we want to die in a house. I pay this thing over the a house is an asset to be used as such. Wealthy people use property as assets. They use insurance policies they do all kinds of things that we don't even think of doing. So I just want to challenge people who are feeling stuck, stagnated, don't know what to do or whatever. You just got to keep moving forward. One piece of advice that my daddy gave me when I was having the worst time of my life, my husband had just passed. I had to reimagine what my life looked like, what motherhood was going to look like for me. My daddy said, tough times don't last always, but tough people do. And when I tell you that has carried me for 3 years, I think about that every day. I think about it every single day because I'll be damned if somebody going to beat me. I'll be damned. I'm so ornery. I'm not going to let somebody win that has talked down on me or did something to me or whatever. I will die proving you wrong. That's just who I am. And for that reason, I'm tough, just because I'm stubborn. But anyway, that was just my word today. It was on my heart. Um, Watching everything that's going on. Again, we don't know what's going to happen. What's important for you and yours is to focus on you and yours. And whatever that looks like, start clicking down on that. Okay? Okay, bye.